Feedback just might be the most critical component for growth in your interns. Here are some practical tips for making that a reality. As professionals, we can all relate to the topic of good versus bad feedback. Let's face it, good feedback, whether you were successful or not, encourages and inspires. And on the flip side, bad feedback, whether you were successful or not, can be the opposite of inspiring. As you get ready to host your intern, we wanted to share some of our most common tips for providing great feedback. In addition to having a good rapport, respecting privacy, and caring about the outcome of your intern, here are 7 keys to effective feedback. Be consistent with respect to the evidence you are looking for and the expectations of performance. Provide tangible examples of results and refrain from digging into unrelated concerns. Provide actionable steps and move that focus towards improvement through those steps. Ensure that you have user-appropriate language. Trust me, you don't have to go on TikTok to figure this out. Just try to reduce technical jargon and stick with terms you know that your intern is familiar with. Set up your feedback session so that the experience is fresh. Align your feedback to shared goals or expectations. This, of course, assumes that you have established shared goals and expectations are clear. And now is a gentle reminder to make sure that that is established. Lastly, your feedback should be based in skills related to that which you are seeking to develop. So those 7 tips are essential and are kind of the backbone of the feedback philosophy. However, giving good feedback is not simple. And if you have not done it before, it can be challenging. So additionally, included in your internship toolkit is something we call the feedback formula. This is a 5-step guide to conducting great feedback conversations. So first is the context. Open the conversation with a simple reminder and/or introduction to the conversation. Next, expectations. Do a quick review of the agreed upon expectations. This could be a project overview with due dates, a recap of meeting notes, etc. Stating the expectations that you've already gone over communicates that this is not anything new and reminds them that this process is fair. Evidence. Provide tangible examples of what was done that has led to your evaluation. Stay away from evaluating things that had nothing to do with the results. This is where you remain objective and find ground in what to improve upon. All right, the next component is the actual feedback. This is where you listen to the intern and hear how your message was received and engage in a short conversation about the situation. You can prompt with, "What do you think about what I said?" or "Does this seem accurate to you?" This part of the feedback formula allows you to quickly process your next steps, which leads to suggestions. And this is where you leave the intern with actionable steps and suggestions for improvement. Lastly, just remember that feedback is critical to growth and is a major part of the internship experience. You, as a supervisor, play a large part in making this successful. Thank you for partnering with us.